Today I'm going to be talking about the drastic changes that are happening in the real estate market in 2022, right at the mid-center of the year. If you're trying to get into real estate wholesaling and flipping, some important things for you to know. From East LA to the hills of Rancho Cucamonga, I'm going to show you how I went from being broke to being rich. So we're going to get right into it. If you are new to real estate wholesaling, keep in mind that what we're doing, instead of flipping the actual house, we're flipping contracts. We're selling to private local investors that are buying real estate properties, and we're selling to hedge funds. So right now at the middle of 2022, what I'm experiencing, and this is coming from somebody that's doing at least 20 deals a month, what I'm experiencing is that the sky is falling. Interest rates continue to go up this year. We're not in pre-COVID or early post-COVID season where the interest rates were at an all-time low. They're now stabilizing and going back to a normal market interest rate. So with that being said, what I'm noticing personally is Zillow is taking a shit. Redfin is following them. Now we see that some of these hedge funds are pulling out of certain markets, or they're putting a hold on buying altogether. At the beginning of this year, if you're in real estate wholesaling and flipping, selling to hedge funds was the sexiest thing to do on planet Earth. If you're selling to hedge funds, you were the James Dean of real estate. Nowadays, I'm not sure people understand how hard it is and how hard it's getting to sell to these hedge funds for the same reason, because the sky is falling. To me, I see it like if we're entering the driveway of not only a stock market, but also a real estate recession. It's getting harder and harder. Now, I'm not saying that it's not the perfect time to get in. I'm not saying that we're not gonna be able to make money, but now we have to adapt and we have to be smart about how we're doing it. What our company personally is doing to survive and to prosper and thrive during these changes is we're selling more and more to private local investors. You gotta remember that since these hedge funds have been buying so aggressively for the past year, and now they're starting to slow down, the private local investors have been taking a beating and they've been starving. Well, I think we're gonna be the perfect ones to feed those lions. What we're gonna focus more on is selling to more of these private investors, local buyers that are willing to pay a little bit more because they've been starving because the hedge funds have been keeping them starving. So I'm not saying that the hedge funds are not gonna buy anymore, guys. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that it's getting trickier and trickier. So be prepared and adapt to these changes. So the key thing to remember here is that the second half of the year, you wanna focus more on selling to these local private investors. They may just be your saving grace. The beginning of next year, things might loosen up to where these Wall Street hedge funds start buying real estate aggressively once again for top dollar. But for now, let's go ahead and focus on some of these private buyers. I'm sure that this information, if you apply it, you'll be able to survive even through this tough market, and you'll even be able to prosper, because sometimes during these tough times is when you see the best and the biggest opportunities. See you on the next video. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment below. See you next time.